This is Billy. Billy is now an Aggie. Billy wants to get involved. But Billy can't find a club. Billy is now a broken man with a diploma. If only he could have found a club.
Throughout the last several years, Utah State University clubs have been left without the resources to help them not only grow but thrive. There has been no way to post about events, no way to have individualized websites, and no convenient way for leaders to find important resources they need to make their club successful. On the other side, students have no way of joining a new club outside of finding the contact information of the president, sending them an email, and hoping for the best. Currently, the USUSA website does not host an actual website for the clubs. As you can see, this drop-down menu consists of mostly outside links with very few actual resources for the clubs. Looking farther into the clubs list, there are no websites, no interactive features, and no meeting or event information about the clubs. Even if a club wants to advertise, there is nowhere to put the information. After speaking with the Utah State University Student Association representatives, we have identified 4 goals in the design of this new website. 1. Provide a centralized location for all USUSA-sponsored clubs, including club pages, events, and more. 2. Promote engagement of club members by facilitating page maintenance for their respective organizations. 3. Host and centralize important resources and links for clubs to use. And 4. Provide a centralized location that will allow students to find and join a club, as well as view club information and calendared events.
With 4 members of our group, we decided to spread out our user testing responsibilities to gain information from students at different stages of our design process. Our intentions were to use these results in order to be iterative and make constant improvements to our mock-ups and prototypes. To begin, Brian focused on participatory design in our group's first set of user tests. Brian was able to meet with 4 students and allow them to work with physical blank copies of the webpage, using paper cutouts of common buttons and links to see how they would like the webpage to be organized. Brian found that most students wanted the main links to be in the top left of the page, with the club's calendar on the right. The first set of testing greatly influenced our initial wireframes. Next, Brittany interviewed various students to gain insight as to how students are, if at all, using the current club's website. In general, students were not aware that the club's website even existed. Once on the page, students were also unsure of how to navigate the website. Next, Charlie conducted interviews using the current club's website and an early prototype of the new website. Charlie's goals were to explore aesthetic opinions and usability issues with both websites. In short, Charlie found that although the original website could be navigated, half the students interviewed struggled to find the correct initial links to find the main club list. On the new prototype, students appreciated the new easy-to-understand layout and commented on how link titles should be easily identifiable. Last, Megan conducted interviews with club presidents with a final prototype of the new website. While most of the feedback was positive and communicated excitement for the new website, a few suggestions were given. Most of the feedback was focused on features they would like to see added, including social media buttons and a place to submit design requests. Some features were also hard to find, so they were moved to the top of the page.
The objective of the prototype was to address every one of our design goals. The home page provides a centralized location for all USU-SA-sponsored clubs. We took into account all of the user feedback and placed the calendar in the top right corner with all the important links on to the left. We took additional user feedback and placed the social media icons and a embedded social media account page, which could either be Twitter, Facebook, or another type of social media account, to be able to help promote and show information to potential and current club members. The club list provides a centralized location that allows students to be able to search and find a club. As requested by the USUSA student leadership, they wish for something a little more interactive and informative. By doing so, we were able to create an interactive club list and also links to other club and organizations on USU's campus. The club page was designed to promote engagement of club members and leadership by allowing them the opportunity to edit and update the information. Once again, we took user feedback, placed the calendar towards the top right of the page with important links on the top left. Additional feedback, such as the social media links, was placed below the top links. This area was also intended to provide a centralized location that allows students to find and join a particular club, as well as have the calendared information. The club leadership page was designed to provide a centralized location to host important resources such as the club handbook and funding requests. We received quite a bit of good feedback from the users and also the club leadership that allowed us to be able to add many links and important information that would be beneficial to the future of USUSA's clubs.
So, where do we go from here? We need to involve Campus IT in implementing design by delivering the prototype, information architecture, and discuss options for implementing interactive club lists and user access for club leadership. We need to establish the need to promote or market our website by adding access to the club's website from major university landing pages and by creating a marketing campaign to raise awareness of club resources. We also need to perform a usability test on the finished website to ensure the design goals have been achieved.
Do it for Billy!